All glory and praise belongs to Allah, the creator of all things that exist. There is no other God but God, Allah. Well acquainted He is with all that there is that He created. I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad is servant and messenger. Peace and blessings be upon him. Um, Today I'm going to be reciting from the Qur'an from chapter 69, called The Inevitable. And it speaks about the um, day of recompense, the day of judgment. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The inevitable, the day of resurrection. What is the inevitable? And what will make you know what the inevitable is? Thamud and Ad people denied the striking hour of judgment. As for Thamud, they were destroyed by an awful cry. And as for Ad, they were destroyed by a furious violent wind, which Allah imposed on them for 7 nights and 8 days in succession, so that you could see men lying overthrown, destroyed, as they were hollow trunks of date palms. Do you see any remnants of them? And Pharaoh and those before him, and the cities overthrown, the towns of the people of Lot committed sin, and they disobeyed their Lord's messenger, who seized them with a strong punishment. Verily, when the water rose beyond its limits, Noah's flood, we carried you, mankind, in a floating ship, that we might make it, Noah's ship, an admonishment for you, that it might be retained by the retaining ears. Then when the trumpet will be blown with one blowing, the first one, and the earth and the mountain shall be removed from their places, and crushed with a single crushing, and on the day shall the great event befall, and the heavens will be rent asunder, for that day the heaven will be frail and torn up, and the angels will be on its sides, and 8 angels will be that day bear the throne of your Lord above them. That day shall you be brought to judgment, not a secret of you will be hidden. Then as for him who will be given his record in his right hand, will say, Here, read my record. Surely I did believe, and I shall meet my account. So he shall be in a life well-pleasing, in a lofty paradise, and fruits and bunches thereof will be low and near at hand. Eat and drink and ease for that which you have sent on before you in past days. But as for him who will be given his record in the left hand, will say, I wish that I had not been given my record, and that I had never known how my account is. Would that it had been my end, death. My wealth has not availed me. My power, the arguments to defend myself, have gone from me. It will be said, Seize him and fetter him, then throw him in the blazing fire, then fasten him with a chain thereof. The length is 70 cubits. Verily he used to not believe in Allah, the most gracious, the most great, and urge not on the feeding of the needy person. So no friend has he there this day, nor any food except filth from the washing of wounds. Will not eat it except the sinners, disbelievers, and polytheists. So I swear by whatsoever you see, and by whatsoever you see not. That is verily the word of an honored messenger from Allah. It is not the word of a poet, little is that you believe, nor is it the word of a soothsayer, a foreteller, a little is that you remember. This is the revelation sent down from the Lord of the mankind, jinn, and all that exists. And if he, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, had forged a false saying concerning us, Allah, we surely would have seized him by his right hand, or with the power and might, and then we certainly would have cut off his life artery, the aorta, and none of you could have withheld us from punishing him. And verily this Qur'an is a reminder for the pious. And verily we know that there are some among you that deny this Qur'an. And indeed this Qur'an, will be in anguish for the disbelievers on the day of resurrection. And verily this Qur'an, is an absolute truth with certainty. And glory, so glorify the name of your Lord, the Most Great. All glory be to Allah.